The third part of this conversation really highlights some of the soft skills, the relationships that we need to help navigate a complex and ambiguous life. We need to solve big problems together, and what type of education we need to prepare us for that.
Is one of my biggest pet peeves in my work is that people think that being good on exams and doing really powerful deep learning is mutually exclusive. Like, you can't actually do project-based, deep, thriving human work and get really good grades. Or they'll say something like, well, we'll learn the fundamentals and we'll do this academic work and then we'll, do that fun stuff. When actually what I think it's the Lucas Foundation work that you pulled me into that kind of talked about how at least there's no change on standardized tests if you do project-based learning really, really well. And often there's an increase in standardized tests because you actually learn and apply the information. You're not just learning it for the test, you're learning it for real situations and then are able to apply it in lots of different situations, including a standardized test. And so I think there's also this, like you have to be in a lecture-based format and be, deliver this information and consume it in a certain way in order to do well. And I just think, again and again, that's been proven to be untrue.
Absolutely. And so one other thing to build on that is the relational piece. We talk about skills, we talk about studies, we talk about the academic content and the standards a lot of the time. But what gets lost and what I've been reading so much about, the most important indicators of success is oftentimes the relationships that you form,
That's right.
the people you're able to work with, the mentors you find and make at universities, right? So when do you get to learn those skills is something we think about a lot
That's right.
here. Not if you can't get it in rows of chairs staring at a teacher who's delivering content.
That's right.
You have to engage in the mess of being relational with each other.
That's right.
And then you have to work through conflict because then you'll be able to get to deeper, more meaningful solutions.
Well, one of the things that you said that really stood out to me is again, these machines are really built for efficiency. They can do efficiency really well. The messy, the hard, the ambiguous, the, volatile, the type of world that we live in, that's the stuff that actually we humans can do really well. And I think you're preparing students. I mean, in what we saw today, what you're building a school around preparing students to do is thrive in a very volatile, ambiguous environment rather than just follow a path and a prescription, which, machines and technology can do quite well. Thank you so much for having us at your school. This was a beautiful trip, and I can't wait to see what happens. I know it's just the beginning.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
All right. See you.
Bye.